Hi guys, I hope everyone's doing well and enjoying the nice weather when you can. Now, last week you began writing series. Now, authors of series books spend time writing, and this week you're going to be writing up a storm. So, I just wanted to remind you of some things that good writers do every time they write. So, good writers plan across their fingers, bring their characters to life, and create an ending that makes the reader happy by getting the character out of trouble. Now, when you plan across your fingers, you want to plan on your first finger, the beginning. In your middle fingers, you want to plan what's going to happen in between. And on your pinky finger, that's when you're going to say your ending and make sure that your ending is getting your character out of trouble. Now, um, as I am continuing to plan across my fingers, I need to bring out what my characters feel, think, and do. One way to do this is we're going to bring out dialogue, actions, and feelings. We want our characters to come alive. Your reader wants to know what they say, and they want to know what happens to your character and what they think and what they feel. And lastly, when you plan, you want to make sure that you've thought of an ending where you've made your reader happy and your character is out of trouble. So I want you to watch me select another idea from my list and plan another story. So here I have hearing scary noises during a treehouse sleepover, which I already did. And my second one, falling in the water while she was going fishing. 3, getting lost in the woods during summer camp. Number 4, I had Sam makes a Halloween costume that her baby sister ruins. And 5, Sam's new puppy escapes while they're taking a walk. Now, I think I'm going to go with my second one here about Sam falling in the water while she's going fishing. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and plan. So I'm going to plan across my fingers. So, finger one day Sam's father's at work and she asks her mom if she could go outside to the pond and fish. And then her mom would probably say, Sam, you know I hate fishing. Wait for your father to get home. I don't want you going by yourself. Now, Sam's mom hated fish, but Sam wanted to go so badly. So, finger two. Sam continues to beg her mom, please, you'll be able to see me. The pond is right there. Sam said Sam, fine, I don't want you going anywhere. I can't see you and you can't get too close to the water or you'll fall in. Now Sam felt happy. She packed up her fishing gear and headed to the pond. Now Sam's probably going to laugh and think how silly her mom was for saying that, and she's probably going to think, I'm not going to fall into the pond, she thinks to herself. Finger 3. Sam got to the pond and she started fishing right away. She waited and waited, and then this is what she was waiting for. A huge tug. Sam was so excited. She caught a fish all by herself and she was not letting this fish get away. Only this fish was huge. It was so heavy it pulled her from side to side and front to back, and it began pulling her forward and forward and forward, and then splash! The fish had pulled Sam into the water. Help! Sam yelled. I'm tangled in the fishing line. Sam's mom heard her and came running. Finger 5. Now this is where I'm going to wrap up my story. Sam's mom's going to jump into the water to the rescue and pull Sam out of the water. She took Sam inside and gave her a towel to dry. I warned you not to get so close to the water, Sam's mom smiled and hugged Sam. Next time I will wait for Dad, said Sam. Now, I want you to continue to plan across your fingers for all the stories that you'll be adding to your series. I want you to continue to do everything that good writers do by bringing your characters to life and creating a satisfying ending. When I created my ending, I made sure that my character was now out of the trouble that I put her in. She did fall into the water, but then I did get her out of it. And I even did something at the end, and I told a lesson that Sam learned. And she said, next time I'm going to wait for Dad. So just remember those things while you're writing your series. It's going to make your stories even more wonderful. And remember that today and every time that you write, you can plan out your story to make sure that you're adding everything necessary to create an awesome story. Now, by the end of this week, you should have an introduction to your character and at least 3 stories that you can add to your series. Wow, that's going to be amazing. We're so excited to see them. Um, and when you've finished writing your new story, you can send a picture to Miss Bird, or you can send a video of you reading your story if you'd like. And if you wanted to meet up with me or Miss Bird to discuss your story, you can set up a time by emailing Miss Bird. And that's it for this video, guys. So do your best work, and I'll see you next time. Bye.